Hello everyone, I am Crick Kohler and in this video I am doing a review of match number 7 between Chennai Super Kings and Punjab Kings. So this game was played in Chepauk and it was the first home game for the CSK, and Punjab won the toss and they decided to field first. So they started with ball very well with the wicket of Simpson in the second over, but no CSK finished strongly at 209 for 5. But no, this score was not good enough for Punjab. Strong batting lineup. They chased down the target in just 18.4 overs, handing CSK their second defeat, and Punjab themselves won their second game of the season. So in the recent matches, no, Punjab has a good record against CSK. Uh, they won their seventh match out of their last eight matches against CSK. So Priyansh Arya played just 11 balls and scored 39 runs, and he was the player of the match. So let's start with the playing 11. So for CSK, we have Sanju Samson, Ruturaj Gaikwad, Ayush Matre, Shivam Dubey, Karthik Sharma, Sarfaraz Khan, Prashant Veer, Noor Ahmed, Anshul Khambuj, Matt Henry, Khalil Ahmed, and Rahul Chahar. So there were two changes in the 11. So Prashant Veer came into the 11 in place of Matthew Short, and Rahul Chahar also came into the 11 in place of Jamie Overton. So these were the two changes, and CSK played with only two overseas, Noor Ahmed and Matt Henry. And so the impact player for them was Rahul Chahar, who came in the second innings to bowl, and Karthik Sharma was subbed out. For Punjab, we have Priyansh Arya, Prabsimran Singh, Cooper Connolly, Shreyas Iyer, Nihal Vadera, Shashank Singh, Marcus Stoinis, Marco Jansen, Xavier Bartlett, Vijay Kumar Vaishak, Harshdeep Singh, and Yuzvendra Chahal. So Punjab went in this match with the same 11, and for them, they subbed out Yuzvendra Chahal in the first innings after bowling 3 overs, and they put in Priyansh Arya as the impact player. So now let's go through the scoreboard of the first innings. Yeah, so let's go through the first innings summary. So Harshdeep Singh started with a new ball against Sanju Samson and Ruturaj Gaikwad. So he bowled a decent first over, giving just 5 runs, and then his opening partner Xavier Bartlett, he came into bowl in second over, but he was hit for a couple of boundaries, but he finished the over strongly with the wicket of Sanju Samson. Then at number 3, Ayush Matre came into bat, and in the fourth over of Bartlett, he hit 3 fours, to score 15 runs in that over. And CSK were looking very strong with both Ayush Matre and Ruturaj Gaikwad in the middle, finishing the power play with 57 on the board with just one wicket lost, that of Sanju Samson. And in the seventh over, after the power play, Ayush kind of attacked Marco Jansen, hitting 2 sixes and scoring 14 runs in that over. He was playing very well and was hitting the boundaries consistently. So in the next over, the main bowler, you can say, of Punjab, and you can say the main spinner, Yuzvendra Chahal, came into the attack, and CSK looked to play him out and scored 6 singles in that over. So Shreyas decided to give Stoinis an over, and he brought him into the attack in the next over. But Ayush Matre, he attacked him and hit two sixes in the first two balls and scored 17 runs in that over. Again, in the next over, Chahal went for just 7 runs, but there was a chance which he created when Ayush Matre tried to sweep him. The ball went up in the air towards short fine leg, and the fielder there, Vijay Kumar Vishal, tried to take the catch and he dived forward, but the ball didn't stick into his hands. The next over was taken for 9 runs with Ayush Matre uh, hitting a boundary of Vaishak. And during this period, no, Ruturaj could have attacked a bit more. CSK were 110 in 11 overs with a run rate of around 10, and he was on 28 of 21 balls. So his strike rate was not that high. And the next over, bowled by Uzi, he tried to sweep and was caught on the boundary, finishing his innings at 28 of 22 with a strike rate of just 127. So then Shivam Dubey was sent ahead to kind of attack the spinner. And in that same over, which Chahal got a wicket, he created another chance of Ayush Matre, but this time the catch was dropped by Shashank, and Ayush survived again. Chahal, was bowling very well, and he kind of kept the scoring rate of the Chennai batters under control. He bowled a couple of wides and a no ball in the over, but the over went for only 8 runs. Then in the next over, Vaishak got the wicket, or the very important wicket of Matre, as he was looking very good and he was attacking very well. And again, and then in the next over, Jensen came into attack and got the wicket of Karthik Sharma, who got out for just one. Initially, umpire didn't give him out, LBW, but it was very close and Jensen was very sure. The moment umpire said no, he made the signal of a review to Shreyas, and Shreyas took the review and they got the wicket after taking the review. So at this stage, CSK's run rate fell down. Uh, it went closer to 9, but then Sarfaraz came into the middle, and in the next over he hit 3 fours of Arshdeep Singh, scoring 15 runs in that over. Then in the 17th over, Sarfaraz lost his wicket, but he played an outstanding knock of scoring 32 runs in just 12 balls, and he gave the CSK batting the momentum which they needed to finish the innings strong. Then Prashant Veer and Shivam Dubey, who were in the middle, they took 14 runs of the 18th over, and they remained till the end not out. So Punjab, after the 18th over, Punjab subbed out Chahal, which meant that he could only bowl 3 overs, and he bowled very well, giving only 21 runs in his 3 overs. And they also got an overrate penalty for the last 2 overs, which meant they have to bring filter inside. And since Dubey was there in the middle, they decided not to give Chahal over and they subbed him up. So Dubey finished the innings very strongly, hitting boundaries in the last couple of overs, and CSK finished at 209 for 5. Now let's go through the first innings scoreboard. So Sanju Samson didn't make an impact, 7 from 7. Ruturaj Gaikwad 28 from 22. Matre 73 from 43. Shivam Dubey 45 of 27 not out. Karthik Sharma 1 of 3. Sarfaraz 32 of 12. Prashant Veer 6 from 7. Then For the Punjab bowling, Harshdeep 4 for 44 overs 41. Uh, then Bartlett 4 overs 48 for 1. Jensen 4 overs 43 for 1. Vijay Kumar Vashak 4 overs 38 for 2. Chahal 3 overs 21 for 1. And Stoinis 1 over for 17. So CSK finished at 209 for 520 overs with a run rate of 10.45, and there were 17 extras, one by 15 wides and one no ball. So now we'll go to the second innings, and in the first over of the second innings, Priyansh Arya hit a 4 and 6 of Khalil Ahmed, and he scored 14 runs in the first over itself. In the second over, both the openers, Priyansh and Simran, hit boundaries to score 20 runs of Matt Henry. So they both the Punjab openers they started attacking from the start of the innings. Priyansh hit two fours and a six in that over, and Simran hit 1 4. The next over went for just 9 runs with Priyansh hitting a six. The both the openers they attacked the bowlers in the power play, and then the next over Simran continued the attack, scoring 12 runs of Anshul Kambush. Then in the fifth over, bowled by Matt Henry, Priyansh got out on the second ball after hitting a six uh, of the first ball. So Punjab had a good power play, uh, finishing on 68 for 1. Then in the next over, Simran hit Noor for 6 and a 4, and then Rahul Chahar came and bowled a decent first over, giving away just 8 runs. So CSK were bowling the spinners and the middle after the power play. So the next over again, uh, bowled by Noor Ahmed, Simran, he got run out trying to go for the second run, but Cooper Connolly, who was on the other end, he sent him back, and Simran was late to come back to crease, and he got run out. So Noor was bowling the over, and after Simran hit the ball towards mid wicket, he ran for the first one, and Noor ran after the ball. So after reaching the ball, Noor kind of fumbled, uh, and the ball he was not able to pick the ball cleanly. But Sarfaraz Khan, coming from the boundary, he picked up the ball and threw it at the bowler's end, getting Simran run out. CSK, got a couple of good overs from Noor and Rahul Chahar, which went for just 7 and 8 runs, and Punjab were at 103 for 2 in the 10 overs at the halfway stage. Then the next over bowled by Noor, Connolly hit 2 fours and one was of a no ball. They scored 14 runs in that over, and got the scoring rate back, as they had a couple of low scoring overs previous to this. In the next over, Kamboj got the wicket of Connolly, and Nehal Badira came into the middle. The current run rate and the required run rate were very close, around 10, 10.5, around that 10.5 mark, and there was not much difference in the current run rate and required run rate. In the 13th over, Shreyas attacked Rahul Chahar and hit him for 2 sixes, scoring 16 runs in that over. Noor bowled a very good next over, giving away just 5 runs, and both the spinners uh, finished their quota of 4 overs. With 62 needed of the last 6 overs, Henry was brought into the attack, and Shreyas Iyer took 15 runs of that over. Then again in the next over, they scored 14 runs, and 14 runs of Chahar. Actually, Chahar who had one over left, but Noor had finished his quota. So next over, Shreyas Iyer attacked the spinner Chahal and scored 14 runs. And Punjab were at the top on the at this stage, needing just 33 runs in the 4 overs. So next over, after the strategic timeout, Anshul Kamboj came into the attack and got the important wicket of Shreyas Iyer on the last delivery of that over. Then in the next over, on the first ball, Nihal Vadera also lost his wicket. Uh, and this kind of uh, brought a bit of pressure on the Punjab, as this moment two new batters, Shashank Singh and Marcus Stoinis, who didn't even face a single ball in this innings, were on the crease, and they had to finish the match. They were in a similar position in the last game against GT, where they lost the wickets at the end, which Prasidh Krishna had to take took those wickets, and they were similar in a similar kind of situation, but Stoinis and Shashank hit no boundaries, scoring 12 runs of that same over. And Punjab, they finished the chase very strongly in the 18.4 overs, winning by 5 wickets and continued their good record against CSK in recent matches. So let's go through the second innings scoreboard. So Priyansh Arya scored 39 of 11, Prabh Simran 43 of 34, Connolly 36 of 22, Shreyas Iyer 50 of 29, Nihal Vadera 10 of 9, Shashank 14 of 6, and Stoinis 9 from 3. The bowling for CSK, Khalil Ahmed bowled 3 overs for 28 runs, Matt Henry 4 overs 54 for 2, Anshul Kamboj 3.4 overs 43 for 2, Noor Ahmed 4 overs 38 for no wicket, and Rahul Chahar finished his quota of 4 overs 46 for 0. Punjab scored 210 in 18.4 overs with a run rate of 11.25, and there were 9 extras, 1 leg by 6 wides and 2 no balls. Now let's look at the fall of wickets. So for CSK, Sanju Samson got out on 14 in the second over with Bartlett bowling and Prabh Simran taking catch. Keeper. And Ruturaj Gaikwad got out to Chahal, caught by Vadera on the boundary. He was looking to sweep Chahal, but was caught on the boundary at 110, 12 overs. Then Ayush Matre lost his wicket to Jaykumar Vaishak, caught by Chahal. And in the 13th over, Karthik Sharma was LBW, bowled by Jensen, 14th over at 150. And then last wicket to fail for CSK was Sarfaraz Khan, who was bowled by Vaishak, and Vadera took the catch at 168 for 5 in 17th over. For Punjab, Priyansh Arya lost his wicket in the 5th over of inside the power play. Got bowled by delivery from Henry. Then Prabh Simran Singh got run out at 95 and 9th over. Deepak Connolly got caught by Henry, bowled by Kamboj at 127 for 3 at 12th over. Shreyas Iyer lost his wicket to Kamboj again, caught by Chahar in the 17th over at 186. And the last wicket to fall in the Punjab innings, Nihal Vadera, whose wicket was taken by Matt Henry and caught by Noor Ahmed at 186 in the 18th over. Now let's look at the top partnerships of the match. So for CSK, the second wicket partnership between Gaikwad and Matre, 96 was the highest for them, and this kind of set their innings to give them a good base to finish strong. And then at the end, two of the partnerships, 138 of 18 from Sarfaraz and Dubey, and then 41 of 20 unbeaten partnership between Shivam Dubey and Prashant Veer. So this were the partnerships for CSK, and then for Punjab, the highest partnership was the opening partnership between Prabh Simran and Priyansh with Shreyas scoring 39 from 11. And second highest partnership was between Shreyas and Nihal Vadera. Shreyas did a bulk of the scoring of 46. This partnership was worth of 59 runs of 32 balls. And they had um, other good partnerships of 34, 32, and 24, which which made sure that they didn't lost quick wickets in that particular innings. So let's look at the graphs. So the worm which we have, as you can see here in the worm, the CSK scoring rate is looks very good. But if we compare with the Punjab, they started very strongly, and look at the gap between them at the start. So Punjab uh, created a huge gap at the start itself, and they kind of and both the worms kind of met at around the 10th over, 10th, yeah, 10th over, and then again Punjab from there went above the CSK, the worm. CSK worm came down a bit during that phase where they lost 3 wickets. They then improved their worm, but Punjab kind of finished their chase very strongly. If you look at the run rate, so CSK's run rate started from around 10, 10, and it remained at no, that particular run rate only around 10. They went above and came down again, and then finished at that 10 point, no, 10.2 to something. But for Punjab, if you look at their run rate, they started very strongly. Went run rate was up till 14, 14, 12 at the start in the power play. Then it slowly came down to 10, around the same 10 to a mark. The both the run rates were same as we saw in the warm also. They both came close. Then again, Punjab no improved their run rate and changed the score down in the 19th over. We look at the Manhattan. You see the Punjab's Manhattan. They started very strongly, and if you look at the initial overs in the power play, uh, they they had many overs. I think 3 was about 10 and one was around 20. And they also had a good overs at the death also, where they finished very well. They completed a chase very well. For CSK, if you look, the starting overs they were not high in the power play. They were below 10. Only one over was above 10. But in the middle, they got 2 big overs and they finished very strongly. So if you look at after the 14th over, all the overs were about 10 and they finished about 10 and 15 in between. So in the 14th over, if you see the score was 130 for 4 and they finished very strongly in the last 6 overs to get around 209. So, so I think no CSK are not struggling to find the combination and the best 11 as they are trying out players, but the combination is not working for them. Today also they Today also they made a couple of changes, brought in Rahul Chahar and Prashant Veer in the 11, and they are kind of trying to get the best 11 for them. Today they posted a decent score, but the bowling could not defend 210 runs. They are not able to put up a collective bowling and batting performance for them to win the match. So they played this game with only 2 foreigners, and they also then don't have much of the backup options as some players are not fully fit. Their batting performance improved a lot after getting bowled out on difficult pitch in Guwahati, but that was not enough against a very strong Punjab team who are looking good and are continuing their good performance from the last season. They have all the areas covered, and in this game also, they looked very good. I only thing they might need to work on is their over rate, as the team was fine for slow over rate. In the first innings, while bowling, Chahal didn't finish his over, as I think Shreyas didn't give him the over as Shivam Dubey was in the middle, and he, as we know, he's a very destructive batter, especially against spin. And Shreyas, I think, didn't want to take that chance. So overall, they bowled a good and restricted CSK to a decent total. And while chasing, Riyan started attacking from the start, and he got the player of the match for playing just 11 balls, where he scored 39 runs. Such was that his impact in the batting for them. So in both the games, they chased very well, and they are looking like a good, no balanced team. So let's look at the points table. So Punjab has moved to the top spot with 4 points and a run rate of 0.67. And Chennai are still at the bottom with 2 matches played and still um, with 0 points. Let's look at the graphs. So as you can see, Punjab has moved to 4 points from 2, and CSK are still on 0. We look at the positions of the tables. So Punjab were on 5th position, and they, after this win, they have moved to the first position, and all the other teams in the top 4 moved 1 place down. But in the bottom of the table, there are no changes as CSK remained in the last position. So these are the changes in the table, and so that's it in this video. And let me know your thoughts about this video in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.